It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me, as always, my partner in crime, Brock Ewart, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear befitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
For a spot in the NFC Championship game, this one is underway. Starting from the 5. Stopped on the run back to the 27. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
He may not have been the guy to win him the game last week. Not a huge amount of production, but he certainly wasn't the one who lost it. And we get to these rounds of the playoffs, we know this is true. It's oftentimes the team and the quarterback who doesn't make the mistakes that often moves on to the next round.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! Take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Well, that didn't take long for them to run down the field. 11 seconds.
They'll jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So
Yeah, man. The Bears, you can see how cold it is.
And bringing them out to former number 1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Well, I got to believe, Kate, that those touchdowns a week ago in that wild card round, both of them through the air, going to give this quarterback and this offense a little bit more confidence to do the same today.
First get of the game here, Chase Brown. And he'll come up with a game of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
You watch your mouth. Don't you talk about them like that.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Lion! Hey, I'm going.
Now Lawrence. And by Kyle Pitts. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response.
Yeah, I know, you're right.
Runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Kobe Turner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lawrence working from the gun. This complete to Dameon Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here we go.
Here go play action. Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Route, son. They say hot. Here we go, son.
Off the option. Here's Brown. He works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it. They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Fielded at the 7. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yes, they do. This is the fantasy draft anyway. This ain't the real players on this league.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive.
Are you kidding me?
It's inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him. And now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
Dude, this is crazy, man. One play each time, run it all the way.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Scott now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Handoff, headed left, Pierce. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Now it's Lawrence. With the screen to the running back. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs.
Everything I do, they got my number, man.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
facing third and long. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. On fourth down, here's Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by Chris Olave.
Yeah, that was dumb. Probably going to cost me the game right there.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 10.
Yeah, something's got to be done for sure.
From the gun is Purdy. And we'll manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the 1st down.
A 29-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there, and then extends their lead to 14.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Son, that's hot. 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Lawrence to throw it. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They get 40 on the big hitter. And the Bucks have the 1st. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Go play action on 1st down. He rolls to his right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
17 more yards.
battle and come up on first and goal.
Hey.
From the red zone now. That's it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal. At the Bears.
Hey, run! Focus, hot!
Brown. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers.
Let's go. Scratch and claw our way back.
Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Bears and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Finds his fullback. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. It's caught right side by Johnson. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he's going to be...
Good Lord, man, you can't see it, but we had top 10 defense during the league, or during the regular season. But I don't know where it went today.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. And I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Back to the line they come, second down.
Get set.
Here's Purdy to throw. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Outside.
Purdy to throw it. Buying some time right. He's going for it himself. And he's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at first and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Get set.
They'll run. Jacobs. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Now it's Purdy. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears.
I got nothing for them, man.
It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set for the kickoff. Scott now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Buccaneers and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And the touchdown's got to keep coming for them as they still trail here.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He doesn't hold it up. They're able to drop it. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Second down.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Headed out right. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Hey, Danger.
Lawrence working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
11, again.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has him on a quick hitter. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy that first down at the 30. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
11. Lisa 24. Hey, Soko, so high. Here we go.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Oh, man, this is Evans. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
To Mike Evans. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Buccaneers.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Chased out to his right. Lawrence is hit. The ball is loose. And the Bears have it. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over. They pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
Yeah, that just can't happen on first down.
I mean, can it get any worse?
Premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter.
Oh, I've been struggling in this league, man. It's turned up. Difficulty's really hard.
He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the 3rd. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Lawrence with it on first. Evans brings in the slant. He drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Here's Lawrence to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So now they have 3rd and short.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here he is on 3rd and short. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Going again. Here's Lawrence. That one complete to Pitts. Running down the left side. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Fire them cannons.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing if he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Fulk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
We need some defense right here, man.
They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And this hasn't been a common sight for him tonight, but the defense wins this run. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that run.
Man, that dude just will not go down.
2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Well, right side, holding by Collins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And the Bears 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
Purdy, quick throw, complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A pickup of 17. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Setting up the screen. It's Olave. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Outside. 118. What's up?
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record by 25 straight completions to begin a game.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On third down, Purdy.
Let's go.
Make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this, I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. This run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's Evans making the catch outright. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They got 21 yards on the play, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
A gain of 21.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Pierce off the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. He's getting close, and they're going to take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Trevor Lawrence sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Hey, I'm gun.
They're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. He takes it down to the 33.
Let's go. I messed up and hit the wrong button, and they went into the spike formation, so I had to audible out of it.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And the
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down carry for Brown. He's got to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's Bucs football, and their season on the line here as they trail. Second and 3 now.
We've already got a Bills user.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Soko, so hot.
Lawrence throwing here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes over the short field. It's easy to sit down.
I think it's open. I'll have to check, but I think it's open.
This drive, man, this time they're into first and goal.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They can decide to play for the title win later.
We've got the difficulty levels turned up, and we've imported draft class and have the sliders changed, and it's not like playing the computer at all. But we are going to tie it up right here.
The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion.
Our playoff hopes might still be alive, boys.
The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Oh, and he got the fade away.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now using up every position.
We got a whole little rule book and everything that we go by, Gabe. This isn't part of that same one. This is a different league I'm in over here. This is the fantasy draft league, why the players are all different and stuff. The other league that I was telling you about is all regular rosters. Well, 2025 rosters. When we finish this season and recruit, it'll be the 2026.
They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Running on first here with Jacobs. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Going run again with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
3rd and 7.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Well, even a great game is going to it's less from Martins. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp.
Come on, defense. We need you right here.
What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Quick slant taken in by Jones. And they're going to haul him down a step before the...
I should have had that interception.
Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be first down Chicago. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down throw by Purdy. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
To the air again. Purdy finds him over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, Purdy to throw. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a pocket. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears in range for a game-winning score. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Back to throw it. And he'll score a touchdown, Chicago. The Bears jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win the ball game.
You can almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Return coming from the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Keeps on moving into the red zone. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts. The Bears and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime.
I mean, I'm glad we scored, but at the same time, did we leave too much time on the clock?
First step there. That's going to bring up second down. Setting up to pass. Trying to lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Hand handoff here to Jacobs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now.
3rd and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there. Unable to bring it in.
That one is good. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that kick? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Take right open. Rip, 23. Gun.
Here he is to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Coverage by Mikey Saberskill.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Go. Hey, Soko.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hey, kill. 30 left.
Looking to throw it. Knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down.